Alright, welcome back, people. Little houseboat. I did put fall on all the windows. Just trying to help out with the heat. Yesterday was 96. Today's gonna be a 96 day. Got some old foil. It looks pretty cool. It gives like a starlight effect coming through. Has a bunch of perforated holes in it. And like I said, this one old foil. I pulled off a metal building. I was throwing it away. It's not that great. This one was torn up and I already cut it. That's good enough. It does help with blocking the heat. So let me turn some lights on. And the foil, yeah, I do have a piece. It's foil on one side. They put this on metal buildings. Some thin, like neoprene, maybe 1/8 inch thick, with Tyvek on one side. It helps with a few degrees. AC's on eco mode, 72. Feels like a good 75 in here. 75, yeah, 75 and a half. 73, 76, 75. I'm happy with that. It's comfortable in here. I can lower the AC and take it off of eco mode and get it colder. The window's probably around 80. Yep, that's good. That was a good guess. It's only about 12:30 and 12:30 p.m. here, so we haven't reached the hottest part of the day yet. But by 3 o'clock, I started getting shade on this side by 3. So anyway, today this little video is not really about the installation and how good my little AC does. I think it does phenomenal. The poor man's fiberglass in the shower. As you know, I built the shower pan. I'm getting ready to do all my work so I can wrap the plastic. I got some 1/16 or 1/32 thick plastic that's made for showers. It's gonna wrap around here. It's gonna be 2-piece. It's a 4-foot sheet, so this would be 2 foot, and then my 4-foot gap would be somewhere around here. And I have another sheet that's gonna overlap it, and we'll see how good that glues down. I want the overlap facing this way, so this sheet and then the other sheet on top, because your water from your shower, most of it's coming from this way. It's less chance of water penetration. My drain, since my last video preparing to do this is the drain that's going in there. It's a lavatory drain, and it reduces down to 1.25 inch pipe, so I can put a P-trap. My floor is over 2 inches thick, so I needed long threads, so I had to get a lavatory style drain for this. Now what I did do was make a recess, so I got over 1/8 inch all the way around that this could fit in. It is self-centering. I did make it to where I'm trying to keep the top of this even or below the surface of the floor, because in most showers, like the problem I have with my sink, the drain is slightly higher, so you always get water that sits around it. I didn't want that problem, and I did curve my shower. I don't know if this piece was big enough, probably not. Yes, you can see a curve. See, it goes from nothing and curves down through. All water in here is gonna go to the drain. No matter what angle the boat is on, the water should drain. It's a solid shower pan. Still waiting on the glue to dry. I use a lot of glue. I used this is over a quart of glue for just this little shower pan. And I did 45. Well, I'm sorry, 30-degree angle. My corners all the way around, and I came back with 45s on the walls to meet. Here too, that's gonna allow my plastic, when I clamp it and glue it, it's gonna allow it to make the corner easier. Less chance of that plastic getting broken later on, because there's no support behind the corner. Because you can't just fold a plastic sheet to a perfect 90-degree corner. It's gonna split eventually. So this is gonna give it a radius to try to go around. I got my top header in. Both my walls are in and secure. I said it was 5 inch, probably a little over 5 inch kick from my toe board to keep the shower curtain on the inside. That's the purpose of that. I still got a lot to do. but I think a lot has been done. It's a good sized shower. I want to say it was 24 by 32. Let's see, from wall, yeah, I got 24. Do this with one hand, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's about 32. It's over 32, but I can't hold it straight because I'm holding a phone. Because I do all my recording with a phone, which is lovely. But yeah, the glue's been in here for 2 days, and it still got spots where it's wet, where the glue is thick. Underneath here, it's still spongy and soft, but the outer layer is dry. And what I like about Poor Man's Fiberglass, it leaves a nice rough texture for a shower floor. I want that roughness. It's sort of like non-skid. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lightly sand, which I don't believe I have to. And then I'm going to clean up in here with a damp cloth, and I'm going to come paint. These black marks you see are marks underneath. That's like one of my screw holes. Anywhere you see dark marks, that's where I got screw holes. I didn't show it in the video, but I did drill a bunch of holes in here, and I backfilled underneath this with foam. Similar to how in older houses, when a bathtub's installed, they backfill. They kind of put the bathtub on top of a foundation of sand, and the purpose of that is so when you step in it, it doesn't bend down because there's an airspace underneath. So I backfilled with some foam. It was the big gap filler Great Stuff foam. I'm not a fan of Great Stuff foam at all, but it worked perfect for what I need, and that one can is what it took for this whole job. I had maybe a half-inch gap, half-inch, three-quarter-inch gap all right here to fill underneath, and it took that whole can. And I did fill my corners like this. It looks like a spongy. That's foam behind there, because instead of me doing the final trim work to make this trim piece, to figure out the cuts and angles to make it match my 30-degree marks, I cut it flat, and I use a foam backer in this corner. And this corner stuck out a little too much. See how this one moves? I'm fine with it. You know, really it needs to be right there, but instead it pops out 3/16 to a quarter inch. I'm not complaining. And there's a folds for my canvas line. And I thought about coming over with another layer of Poor Man's Fiberglass, but I really don't need it. The corners are overlapped. As you can see, this fold right here comes all the way to here. So if this one was peeled down, I glued this one in first, and it comes all the way to right here. And I put a heavy layer of glue, and I fold this one over. And my plastic walls will come all the way down to this 30-degree molding I got all the way around. And I got a little air pocket here. I'm not complaining by any means. I'm happy with the way it came out. Air pocket right here. I mean, it's filled with glue behind it. Just the glue didn't dry. I'm calling it an air pocket. What it is, the canvas didn't stick to my wood. It popped up a little bit from me stretching and pulling. When you're doing Poor Man's Fiberglass, you don't have much time to react. So I done what I could with the time I had. I'm happy with it. Came out good. Got some of my dog's fur permanently embedded in Poor Man's Fiberglass. My daughter's dog hasn't lived here in a while, but when I bought the canvas when I was doing the outside, she was here, and you know, dog's fur gets everywhere, and this canvas was stored inside. It's not a big deal. But anyway, that's what I got going on. I didn't cut the hole yet. I could cut the hole, but then we'll wait till after I paint it. A couple layers of paint, and maybe I gotta work for the next 2 or 3 days, a regular job. But I'm gonna try to squeeze in to pre-cut my plastic liner that goes in here, and hopefully for the end of the week I'll have the shower in and almost completed. And once I get that plastic in, I can cut and build my standoff for the shower knobs. And then once that's in place and the lines are hooked up and pressure tested, no leaks, I can finally put this wall on, finish up all my wall and trim, and then I can build a door for my water cabinet. But yeah, so I want to make a quick update what I had going on for everybody that's following along. I wish I could do updates more often, but unfortunately I can't right now. I do thank y'all for stopping by. See y'all on the next one.